So, while I was on break, it occurred to me, could this game actually be done in turn-based? Is there an actual option to do that? Engagement? I don't think so. It's not there. Auto pause. Set all. Set or unset every auto pause option. So you would think it would be in here if it was a thing, but it doesn't look like it is. There's a mod for the first. The second game you can decide on the game start where you want, and I think it can't be changed later. Controls. It doesn't look like there's an option here. It's kind of hoping. I'm just not the. I know real time stuff with pauses is a thing. It's been a thing for a long time, and I just prefer regular turn based as well. Just curious to see if it was actually in the game, but that's okay. I can live. I'll live. Okay, so leveling up.
Hey,
You, Mr. Fighter. Let's see, 8 points to spend. Athletics, so more second wind stuff. Survival. There's no point going past level 6 there. After 6 rank, the previous earned bonuses become more powerful in the same order they were received. Oh, so he definitely wants to do that. The damage reduction one, at least. The other ones he doesn't care about. So, oh, should I give him stealth? Yeah, let's give him a couple levels of stealth. Because he's usually the first one in for reasons. So, I have to give him some stealth so he's a little bit more sneakier. Defender. Fighter adopts a more conservative combat strategy, concentrating on locking down enemies that stray too close. The fighter increases his or her number of engagement targets to 3, but at the expense of deflection. Deflection is reduced by 5. Vigorous defense. The fighter becomes fiercely determined to deflect all incoming blows, dramatically increasing all defenses for a short time. 1 per encounter, instant. Plus 20 deflection, all defenses for 15 seconds. Weapon specializations. Grants a damage bonus with all weapon types and this stuff. Oh. Disciplined barrage. Fighter intensely focuses on his training. Into the fray. The fighter lunges through the battle, pulling an enemy into immediate melee range, causing piercing damage and leaving them dazed. 2 per encounter. Vigorous defense. Once per encounter. You should use that. Can't see it's every encounter, so that's your job. Because he's the tank, you know.
hi?
Mr. Wizard. Survival. Just a second. It's Miss Skippy. Need to talk to her real quick. Okay, I'm back. It's an important phone call. She was supposed to provide some information for me before she left, but she forgot. So, Anyway, Mr. Wizard. Lore for the spell, or scrolls. 1 point left. Athletics. Can use the second wind ability to recover lost turns. A higher athletic score increases the effect second wind in conversations. Okay. So, can't do anything else. Spells. Level 3 spells. We already have Fireball. Dampener. Oh, we get 2 more. So, Arcane Dampener creates a nullifying field of antagonistic magical energy around the chosen point, suppressing all beneficial effects on enemies in the area of effect. 3.5 meter radius. Artist delay of motion. So it's slow. There's perception of time for enemies in the area of effects, lowering their speed and movement. So 2.5 meter radius. Draining touch. Caster's hand becomes a toxic parasite, causing corrosive damage to the target, weakening it and converting its life force to the caster as endurance. Don't we already have that spell? We already have that spell as a level. I mean, we have basically the same spell, but as a level 2, so I'm guessing it's just not as. This one's stronger. Crackling bolt. Caster becomes a living generator for a powerful bolt of electricity that streaks out in a straight line and bounces off the walls, harming anything caught in its path. So safe in these type of games. Alacrity of motion. Caster draws upon his or her life force to gain an increase to speed and movement while draining his or her own endurance. How to do that? Expose vulnerabilities. Bears the enemy's combat vulnerabilities for all to see, reducing their damage reduction, deflection, and concentration. So 3.5 meter radius, that's not too bad. Minor blights. Creates a ball of energy in the caster's hand that can be thrown at an enemy, causing burn, freeze, corrode, or shock damage to anyone caught in the area of effect. Blights are continually replenished until the spell ends. Ooh. Till weapon change for 78 seconds. So it's a nice little dot. Displaced image. To appear visually displaced, increasing their deflection and reflex for the duration. Additionally, many deflection and reflex attacks that score hits will be converted to grazes. Oh, it's now 58 seconds, so it's pretty long. More missiles. Summons 3 missiles. That we have this. This is a first level spell. 10 meters. Oh, they jump and leap to 2 additional targets each. Oh, that might be fun. Noxious burst. Spews forth a poisonous cloud of foulness and causes corrode damage and leaves the victim sickened. Repulsive visage. Face becomes a nightmarish mask of rotting, insect-infested flesh and other images, terrified and sickened. Yeah, the first one is just the missiles themselves, and this one's these bounce around, which is pretty good. So we'll take that one. Let's see what else. It's more of a defensive thing. Which other one did I like? Yeah, I think this is the upgraded version of the level 2 one. I like this ball of energy. It's a dot. I guess anyone caught in the area effect, but it doesn't say how big the effect area is. So we'll find out. Okay, so that we already had Fireball too from the other Grimoire we found earlier. Okay, Mr. Priest, Fire Priest. Problem. Let's do more athletics. And he doesn't pick his spells, he automatically gets all this stuff. Must be nice. Okay, so
Hi?
your spell book. So we didn't pick up any level 1 or 2 spells. Oh, it gets all of these automatically. It's cool. So you got Fireball, Bouncing Missiles, and then the Light. Okay, where are we going next? Going back to where we came.
I'll take a peek.
Of course.
Easy does it.
Now let's make sure everybody's using the right stuff. So, melee, yeah.
How may I help?
I don't know. How can you
Following your lead.
It's gun back, gun back. So another worm.
Following your lead.
Shoot it. It's pretty far. Yeah, everybody shoot it. That was easy enough.
I'll take a peek.
Let's go up there.
All right, then.
Corpse on the ground. Nobody around. It's always a good sign. Ooh, never mind. I probably should. Uh-oh. Zorp is lying in a corner of the chamber. Its rib shows starkly beneath its scaly hide, and its breathing is labored, each whistling breath causing obvious discomfort. It doesn't seem to be reacting to your presence. Examine him. Perception 16. You look the sick creature over and notice that its skin shows some discoloration with ugly patches of yellow and livid purple. You note that these seem to coincide with the placement of the ritual paint that has been daubed onto the creature. Leave it alone.
Let's see what lies this way.
So as I was saying, enchantments and stuff. Do anything with Gimpy's little stiletto now. I can do quality. Again. Not materials. So why does it say 1 of 1? Just a second. Okay, back. Rocket was acting weird. He normally doesn't come in here looking for a place to lay down. For some reason, he is now. But anyway, Mrs. Gimpy's not here, so maybe that's what it is. Anyway, enchanting. Do you want to do burning damage or shocking damage? So primal wind, primal fire, so we can do more of those. Let's do shocking. Slaying. What kind of slaying do I want to do? This is people. Human, blah, blah, blah. Spirits. Primordial. Which one's it? What's considered by primordial? Guess we'll find out later. Let's see, you don't have any special. The scepter isn't special. That's not special either. You don't really use that. His little thing. So slaying can do that. Second, we can do burning and. Oh, this doesn't. This is fine. Oh, this is how many they can have on this weapon. That's what the 0-1 means on the 101, because this thing is already has fine. Okay. Burning. To do more damage, so why not?
Easy does it.
Okay, so Zorup and Skirmisher. Zorup. Sorry, Zorip. May be able to override an existing enchant fine with superb, etc. I can't remember. It didn't seem like there was options for that, though. Of course, you don't have the parts to do it, so you might be right. We don't have the parts, so won't know until that happens. So let's die first, Skirmisher or the regular one? They can die at the same time. Worm.
Hey,
Gimme, go that way.
What?
Oh, look at them all back there.
Yes.
Here's our chance. Fireball.
get your blood!
Hey, you're not supposed to be on the ground. Wow, how he went down in a heartbeat to that stupid worm.
Hey there.
That's not good. So, how'd that fireball do? That was not as impressive as I was hoping. Of course, they might be resistant to fire. Don't know. They're dazed.
How may I help?
Minor blights or no, the missiles.
Barbaru beyond secret!
That was kind of cool. Okay, Mr. Priest. Oh, he's back up. Pulsing seal. Places magical seal on the floor that knocks things back. Circle protection. Large divine shelter. Granting allies a bonus on all defenses. Let's do that.
Following your lead.
Spells for you yet?
Hey there.
Gimpy. Nope, nope, nope. Shit. What the hell happened there? I hate that.
What?
Hey, Mr. Priest. Pillar of Faith calls down a pillar of divine judgment, inflicting crush damage and knockdown on enemies on an area effect. Sure, why not?
Lakaru beyond seeking. Mo. Yes?
Kills things, please.
Yes?
Oh, this is the sacred ground here, so he doesn't want to move. Slow-moving energetic projection of the priest's faith, returning endurance to allies and inflict priest damage on enemies. Sure. Yes. Ah, that was a fun little fight.
All right, then.
Kind of vicious. And junk. And more junk. And more junk. Image. Give that to you. Gimpy. Curled against the inside of his broken shell is a tiny white shape. Only when a tiny toothed maw opens to let out a frightened squeak is it clear that this is a small worm, recently hatched. Pick up the worm. So this worm appears to have been the runt of the litter, for it is much smaller than its fellows. For all that, its scales are a beautiful gleaming white, and it seems to be fond of you. So better than the spider? Who wants the spider? I think Aleph wants the spider. Oh, he can't have a pet? Is Gimpy the only one who gets a pet? Aw. So what's the significance of pets then? Do they get bigger with time? Are we gonna have a little dragon as a friend later on?
Let's see what lies this way.
Isn't this something?
Just follows around. I didn't see the spider before, but because spiders don't fly, so it's not as noticeable. Oh, a fine club. How many more fireballs
Yes?
do we have? We have no more fireballs. Damn it.
All right then.
Protect us, please.
Yes?
Aye?
Blow them up. Gimpy, get in there and go for that one. You too.
Moe Ix Ana.
This is gonna hurt.
Rohan 10.
Hey.
You knock him down?
Yes,
you can. So, the little hatchling. Is he actually doing anything? Hits worm. Doesn't. I don't know if it's actually doing anything, but it's there.
Of course.
Hello. Hello?
Hello? I guess that's the main hallway. Go back there. Skirmisher.
Aye?
Actually, I'll kill the worm first. Because he seems to be most dangerous here.
What?
Protect us. Confuse them. So Gimpy's the only one moving through? This is gonna go well.
Yes?
That worm.
How may I help?
Catch
Hey there.
that. Gimpy. Crucible of the Soul. We have more worms to deal with.
Yes?
How may I help?
No, not that. One of those. Mr. Priest. Yeah, help with that.
Lava will be on seek!
Rohan.
So, this phantom. So the phantom doesn't do it. He doesn't attack automatically for some reason. You would think he would. Oh, you leveled up, Mr. Bird. So that's just throwing everything in the into the storage, right? I think that's the better way to do that.
All right then.
Fine leather armor. Give that to Gimpy. Hide. Compared. No, wrong person. So fine versus regular leather. So worth way more money. DR 8 versus 6. Cover speed the same. Fine. Plus 2 damage reduction. Oh, much better. As far as enchantments go, we can put a Constitution, Intellect, or Resolve. But it's not that special on the arm, it's just better quality than what he's currently wearing, so we're not going to worry about enchanting it. At least not now.
Light, flame, and sound.
It's over here.
Ourselves.
So just regular pike, oil, stuff. Oh, what's this gonna be? Looks very bloody. Okay, Zorp High Priest. Stepping into this chamber, you are assailed by a cacophony of screeches, growls, and barks. Blood-spattered Zorps dance in frenetic, leaping motions. To one side, a Zorp plunges his hands into a bucket teeming with blood to daub patterns onto others eager to join the rites. At the far end of the room, one Zorp, wearing the long skull of a young drake and vibrant feathers, shakes his staff towards the gathered Zorps, screeching and clicking. The High Priest suddenly raises the staff above his head, shrieking with renewed vigor. He swings the staff downward to a point pointed at the pit and then at you. I'm not sure I like that suggestion. Me neither. Oh, that's a lot. Damn it, don't have any fireballs left.
I'll take a peek.
Okay. Combat? No, we're not. Okay, so Mr.
Okay.
Fighter. This lasts for a short time. Oh, Gimpy can put down. Oh, you're right. The burn leveled up. And you're doing survival. Let's do survival. Pick up lore next level, maybe. Okay, so this stuff. Generates a field of terror, frightening enemies in the area of effect. Oh, these are phrases. So decreases duration of and defends against frightened and terrified effects on allies in the infect area. Allies leave a hazardous trail of frost wherever they move, hobbling and causing freeze damage to enemies. Decreases reload time and increases the speed of range attacks for all allies. And reduces accuracy of disengagement attacks for enemies in the area of effect. How about we do this one so we fire stuff faster? That's a phrase. So
Following
phrase.
your lead.
Not. Oh, it is a chant. Rain reflects for allies in the area. So how about this one? We'll do Fortitude. That one. You only put 3 in at a time? No, you can't put 4. Four might be too many, though. Hell, 3 might be too many. Because basically this one goes on for that one, and then it lingers. This one goes all the way here. And it stays on this one all the way through. Until it switches over to that. And it starts playing this one again, right? We'll see. Oh, so technically we can't change her thing.
Following your lead.
So we cheat, maybe? There we go.
Of course.
So combat is technically started. There we go.
Aye?
Okay, what can you do? You're out of third level spells. Can we do some webbing? But if they're not moving, how does that work? They're not moving. Can they walk into the web and... What does the spell actually say? Spin around throughout the area of effect, leaving the unfortunate victim stuck inside. Lasts for 13 seconds. We'll see. I think they'll still be able to run through it, but we'll find out. Mr. Cleric, buff us.
Following your lead.
Yeah?
Hey.
You start dodging now.
Hey there.
Gimpy. The web kind of works. Back up though. So he's at level 2 spells now. Ooh, the chill fog. Haze of fog on this, inflicting blindness and freeze damage to every time to any area in the area of effect. So that would be you guys.
Yes? What?
3 spells. Circle of Protection. Despondent Blows. Nagging down the face of a blood, lowering their melee accuracy and critical hit range. Dire Blessing. Increasing the probability they will land a critical hit. Seal, generate a magical seal that explodes in a burst of electrical energy when an enemy comes into contact with it, inflicting shock damage. And if we did it like right there,
Yes?
this guy.
What?
Mr. Cleric, did you get your thing off? Let's do an interdiction. I'm sure they'll love that.
How may I help?
Do your little explosion thing there. Oh, our fighter's down. I didn't even see him go down. That's not good.
Following your lead.
For you. Hey, Mr. Priest, we need a... everybody here. Probably should have opened with that, but oh well.
Hey there.
So that one has less health. Gippy. Oh, Gippy is paralyzed. That's not good.
How may I help?
I don't know. You got a level 2 spells, out of level 3, so only ones.
Lava beyond seek.
So, a little shadow, are you doing anything?
Following your lead. What?
I don't know. What? Yeah, we won. Hater looks really beat up, though. Isn't his portrait isn't getting any. Is he dead?
Hey,
Health 1, so that's not dead, right? Time's knocked out 1. Or is it? It's because he's only got 1 hit point, so that's why it's so gray.
of course.
Shit, we're not done. Well, he's standing up, though.
This is why you were traveling alone.
Little symbols right of his portrait. Oh, I understand that, but I'm going mainly because of this. You know, because his portrait's all grayed out. Oh, he's maimed. Severe burn. Okay. How do we get rid of that stuff again? Is that a food thing? No, it's not a food thing. So food is just for buffs, isn't it? -4 duration on active hostile effects. Oh, that's during combat, isn't it?
All right, then.
Messed up.
Hey.
Shoot them. Rest should work? Okay, well. Too late now.
What?
This is damage reduction.
Following your lead. Pray if thou be not.
Bullseye.
Oh, somebody just died on us. Shit. Is he dead? Quest failed. See, he's left the party. So, looks like we don't have a choice here. Dead is bad. So,
All right, then.
They'll never know I'm here.
oh, how did I miss this loot? this way so we can rest up, hopefully. Okay. So when your hit points go to 1, you actually die. It's not unconscious, you just die.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Yes, we see them.
Hey,
Just gonna open up with the
Yeah?
bows first.
Yes?
Range attacks
How
for
may I help?
everybody. Missiles. You do that. Oh, combat only. So, just a target for their sins, increasing their deflection. That. Divine Terror.
hey.
Mm-hmm.
Following your lead.
La Faru, be on seek!
Than wrath.
Boy, that fear you have to get close for.
Brave shall she not believe.
Ah, turn back. I don't want to turn back.
They'll never know I'm here.
Guess I was supposed to talk to him, wasn't I? Or it's because we're sneaky. Hey, the blood spilled from this bucket seems to have eaten into the stone. The rope tied to the bucket looks long enough to descend into the pit.
Isn't this something?
Sorry, and this is filled with blood and gives off an acrid stench. You recognize it as Makra's tears, a powerful poison. Oh, look, body. Measured restraint. Unique rapier. So gimpy. Unique rapier and a unique stiletto. This one does. +5 accuracy, +1 enemies engaged. What does that mean? Accurate 3, +12 to accuracy and more damage. This is a nice little rapier. So enemies engaged, I don't know what that means. Because hover over engaged and it doesn't say anything. Where's the encyclopedia in this game? Or is there one? Sure. Oh, there we go. Encyclopedia. Afflictions and injuries, character statistics, combat mechanics. Engagement. Occurs at any time, blah. When a character is first engaged, he will stop moving. Some afflictions make it possible. Note that there are a number of talents and abilities that modify engagement rules, such as graceful retreat, hold the line, whatever. Engage more than one creature at a time, so maybe that's what it means. But I kind of screwed up with the spears, didn't I? I'm sure it's okay. Do I want to go down deeper? Looks totally safe.
I'll take a peek.
Can we go deeper? Is the question. This white pit descends into a grim darkness. You hear the whistling howl of wind, and from time to time, hot gusts of air tug at your clothing. Combat mechanics. Yeah, I don't worry about it. Anyway, hike the plane. Welcome to the stream. Use your grappling hook to descend into the pit. Try to climb down the side of the pit. Examine the pit. The chasm appears to have been dug out with tools rather than being a natural formation. It seems to be very deep, but you cannot see the bottom to gauge the distance. Grappling hook it is. You take your grappling hook from your pack and tie it off neatly around one of the heavy stone blocks surrounding the pit. A few hard tugs suggest that the rope will hold fast. Keeping a firm hold on the rope, you begin your descent into the darkness. Soon the edge of the pit is far below your head, and you can hear only the creak of the rope and your own breath. Soon enough, however, you see another source of light far below. Past the dangling end of the rope, you can see a dimly lit room at the center of which is a circular stone pool. The pool is filled with blood, and even at this distance you can pick out various limbs and mangled bodies, largely Zora in nature. The tunnel bored into the stone ends a ways above the chamber below, and your rope extends no further. Jump down into the pool of blood, climb back up out of the pit. Into the pool. Bracing yourself for the landing, you loosen your hold, dropping down the remaining distance to land within the pool of blood with a noisy splash. The thick, murky water hinders your swimming, threatening to pull you down into the unseen depths of this grim pit. But at last, you crest the surface and pull yourself up and over the brim to find yourself at the edge of a reeking, sludgy mixture of blood and limbs. Endless paths will accompany you throughout the game, getting more difficult with every level, the final challenge revealing even the game's finale. But from time to time, you will find staircases that you can unlock, creating shortcuts for later. There's always a good spot to return to something else. But
they'll never know I'm here.
The pool of blood. The corpse draped over the edge of the pool is contorted in the throes of what must have been his final agony. Rotting skeletal hands still clutched towards his throat. What? Limbs and organs bob in the mire. Blood and gristle, the carnage stirs with the occasional gust of wind. I'm sure this was totally safe to do.
Hey, bag of water, it is time to take a break. Go stretch your legs. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you. Your next break is in 1 hour. Okay, so need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing. When we get back, we will see how far I can go in here without dying, because I only have one camp thing left, unless we find something down here, which is kind of unlikely, I'm going to guess. So, anyway, be back shortly. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoyed the dog and kitten video.